So Marvel Shang-Chi first reactions surface online. I guarantee you they're all absolutely positive because anybody that gets early access gives nothing but positivity, especially when it comes to Disney Marvel stuff. At long last, Marvel Studios Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings has held its Hollywood premiere and is already garnering extremely positive reviews from those in attendance at Tinseltown's El Captain Theater Monday night. While official reviews aren't due out for another week or so, Disney allowed those in attendance to share their spoiler-free thoughts because they're all going to be positive on social media in an attempt to generate some hype for the movie. Exactly, in an attempt to generate hype for the movie. So they're all positive. Still, over 2 weeks from release, hype shall be had because the reactions pouring in, you didn't even spell that right, are overwhelmingly positive. Of course they are! Of course they are! I mean, you want to maintain early access? Of course they are. Shang-Chi is a movie that ended up on a wouldn't it be great list where wouldn't it be great if we could do this as a movie probably 20 years ago. Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige previously told Rotten Tomatoes, it's a great story of a young man that realizes his father is essentially one of the world's greatest supervillains and one of the world's greatest criminals. How do you process that and how do you deal with that? How do we evolve beyond that? And here's what some people had to say. Shang-Chi is awesome. This movie hits all that Marvel does well, pacing, humor, character, and adds action like we've never seen from the MCU before. Lots of people are about to have a new favorite Marvel hero. Darker than expected. Loads of fun. Integral to the MCU Phase 4. These reviews definitely need some sound clips with audiences applauding it. I wouldn't feel that all out of place. The Illuminati. Shang-Chi is the perfect balance of fun, heart, and action. And when I say action, I mean jaw-dropping action. Simu Liu is the perfect addition to the MCU. Shang-Chi made me prematurely ejaculate. Josephine. I'm emotional and absolutely in love with this movie. I'm ready to watch this again and again and again. Also, hot damn, Tony Luang and Simu Liu. Oh, she made me so wet. Wendy Lee Shazanzi. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Ring is phenomenal. Get hyped. Even fight scene action sequence is better than the last. Fully embraces the Marvel superhero role. Amazing imagery. Killer soundtrack. You'll want to see this on the big screen. I give this movie 2 hard nipples up. POC culture. I watched Shang-Chi. It's an amazing blend of East meets West. Hong Kong martial arts action comes to the MCU. It changes the game. It's emotional, beautiful, and hilarious. Like any MCU film to date. Wow. Not like any of them. Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War. No. Not like any of them. This is just wow. Oh, the diversity! Shang-Chi is fantastic. It's full of incredible, beautifully choreographed fight scenes and full of badass women. Get ready to know Simu Liu's name if you don't already. Marvel has another hit on its hands. Oh, and the women make this movie. They're so stunning and brave. Really dug Shang-Chi. There's a lot not in the trailers. Maybe avoid ads in the next couple of weeks. I fear we'll show more. And it has its own vibe and distinct elements that make it stand out and not feel like a standard origin story. And Simu Liu makes for an awesome hero. And that's the guy China deemed too ugly to be a superhero. Everybody's just so hyped. It got something positive to say, absolutely positive to say about it. It's so funny that Simu Liu, we're not an experiment. We are the underdog, the underestimated. We are the ceiling breakers. We are the celebration of culture and joy that will preserve. After an embattled year, we are the surprise. I'm fired the F up to make history on September 3rd. This dude is so pumped and pissed that Bob Capek assertion that the upcoming film is an interesting experiment. And that's exactly what it is. It's an experiment. They've drastically altered so much of this character's story and everything revolving around it. Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings star Simu Liu has seemingly misunderstood Disney CEO Bob Capek's recent comments that the upcoming Marvel film is an interesting experiment, angrily firing back at the executive after seemingly taking his words to be in reference to the fact that the movie's cast is primarily Asian. I don't really think this movie's gonna do well. It's called an experiment because they're releasing it only in theaters. And people were already mad that it's not gonna be on Disney Plus. I don't think this movie's all they're saying it is. I think people are shilling, saying this thing's so great and awesome and amazing and positive. I think that's just silly and dumb. I don't even know if this one's coming out in China, but I do expect this movie to fail. Not like fell hard, not like Suicide Squad fell, but I do think it's gonna fail. So Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings will be out soon. Everybody says it's great, it's amazing, it's positive, it's the best thing ever. Do you think it actually will be? Oh. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.